Hi, I'm Tom Stickney, Golf Magazine Top 100 instructor, and today we're going to talk about the role of the spine and how it increases or decreases your angle of attack in the bunker, and it will encourage you to hit higher or lower shots in the bunker. Now, most people set up in the bunker and they have the ball somewhere in the middle, maybe a little bit to the front. They have their spine kind of tilted back a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Now, watch what happens when I lean my spine to the right. If I lean it way to the right, it moves my low point backwards, and I'm going to tend to come into the ball very shallow. And when I come into the ball very shallow, you can see I took a very shallow long divot. The ball came out very flat, and it tended to run a little bit. So here again, you can shallow out your arc by leaning back a little bit. That gives us certain type of shots and certain type of characteristics. Here again, you're going to have to experiment with it. You can also hit higher shots from this particular position as well. You just have to fiddle around. Now, if I take the same position, the same setup position, and I set up and I lean my spine left, that increases the angle of attack, and what that does, it causes me to go down into the ground a little bit more. You can see how much deeper that divot was. When I go down into the ground a little bit more, the ball is going to tend to go up a little bit higher, it's going to have a little bit more spin, and it's going to tend to stop a little bit quicker. You have to experiment with your spinal tilt. If you tend to hit it thin, you're probably going to want to be more here. If you tend to hit it fat, you might want to be just a little bit more center. You tend to want to hit it higher, you might want to lean a little bit back. So here again, these are all things that you're going to have to experiment with, because there is no magical spinal position, but I would encourage you to fiddle around with centered right and left spinal tilt in the bunker, changing your angle of attack, and that will make you hit some shots that you never thought humanly possible.